They'll be calling you a radical. So for the asleep fanny fucking goats, I need to fucking lay this out in detail. This is how General Electric, the nuclear energy crime syndicate who has killed the earth, that's destroyed all of economics, sociology, philosophy, but they went too far. They killed the ecology. The nuclear crime energy syndicate, General Electric, Chicago Bridge and Iron, Westinghouse, there is connection. These mad, sick fuckers have done it. Mission accomplished. I need to talk about this in detail to the U.S.S. Reagan sailors versus TEPCO versus General Electric, Mitsubishi Hitachi. It's against them all. General Electric, this is how they play. This is the criminal fucking crime syndicate, the greatest crime, fucking organized crime family in human fucking history, called the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. So nobody knows because they've all been asleep. So Kevin Blanch, the full of leukemia activist, the son of the atomic veteran. All hands on deck, all hands on deck. U.S.S. Navy, all hands on deck, 800,000 military personnel. You have been freaking poisoned. You have been poisoned. You have been poisoned, just like they poisoned my Pendleton father, Marine. Dead. You have been poisoned. Hello, you have been poisoned. So let's talk about this. Let's lay this out for the fainting goats. Everybody's been asleep. So when Fukushima happened, U.S.S. Navy sent in 32 ships. Now, I hold the keys to this whole case because I know what happened in the Situation Room. They tried to tee me up. I think they was trying to set me up so I could forward the link, which I didn't do. I was smart enough to know because I knew what happened to Barrett Brown. You know, so, look, they sent in 32 ships. Friendship, you know, they're all over. I got them all over. They've been using Pendleton for their staging experimental since day one. That's my father, the staging camp at Santa Barbara. So at Pendleton in 51, they took them into the test site. Their very best, special forces from Pendleton. Human lab put them in cages. Human lab rat them. Then they staged them in Santa Barbara in a separate camp. Then 6 months later, they staged them, cut their tonsils out, sent them to Berkeley. The experiment on the United States Marines, which that's all Pendleton's ever been. There's a reason Onofre is at Pendleton, the nuclear experiment. Then they did it again. Woke up in a hospital in San Diego. Months later, they had fed them LSD. They had fed them all kinds of, I mean, they destroyed their records, whatever. You know, 40,000 eventually after that. But these were people, they were actually put in cages. That's what they did to, you know, so these madmen, you know, they did it to you in Fallujah. They always use the Onofre, the Hollywood Marines, don't they? Onofre, they love to experiment. That's, you know, Cartwright broke ranks. So they hold, I mean, this is the greatest crime syndicate in human history. So let's lay this out. So they went in. They're right there. They're right there. Being fucking bombarded, fucking the New Red Sun. The New Red Sun at Livermore, right there, who works in symphony with Pendleton, the Lawrence Livermore Nuclear Lab. I protested out there on day 1000. That's Cal Berkeley. Cal Berkeley was taken over by what we call the Russell Trust, the agriculture, which is all fucking 100% nuclearism, experimental nuclearism, is the University of Cal Berkeley and MIT. That is the head of your snake. There's a reason that Aaron Swartz, who I knew, there's a reason that it was handed to Laura Poniez. This all roads, this is this. I mean, I could blow this so fucking wide open. Her father, the MIT endowment billionaire. You don't think that was a setup with Snowden? Her father's the guy who fucking had Heyman and Ortiz fucking whack fucking Aaron Swartz. He was fucking, I mean, wow. That's where this whole MIT Media Lab at Beeb comes here from the United States, you know, speaks at Harvard, you know, and he goes to, why would he go to MIT Media, which he did. I mean, I'm the only one all over this. I'm the only one that's fucking protested this. The only one that's fucking reported this. So, they're fucking radiated bejesus, and you're like, oh, nobody told us, no, the American populace is that big of a fraud. The American populace is that big of weaklings. We love the truth. No, you don't. You're fucking frauds. You're liars. The American populace is liars. This was widely reported. It was on 60 Minutes. These kids come home and were sick. I mean, immediately. Radiation poisoning. Oh, plutonium poisoning. You know, in a big way. So, Trump's buddy and their chess game, their board game that they're playing, you know, Putin, who fucking, You know, by the way, Alex Jones, I think, is nothing more than, I think he works for Putin. If he doesn't, he's being played by Putin. They're all being played. I mean, Trump's freaking, you know, escort fucking CIA, you know, KGB plant, well, whatever she is. I mean, can you, whoa. You know, Jared 666 time, let's get real. Come on, Jared. What about Don? I like Trump fake news. Come on. The biggest fake in human history. Donald Trump. The fucking hair, everything about him. He's a fucking fraud. He's been a fraud from the fucking very beginning. Hillary, oh my God, she make you fucking skin crawl. How did this happen? Barack Obama. That's how it happened. The fake peace activist, the fucking liar. Me oh my, Nobel Prize, who scammed you, had you Kissinger's baby, fucking drony, fucking coward scumbag who needs to be put in a prison cell. They all do. So does Trump. The Great Pacific Genocide. They killed the Pacific Ocean, and you're fucking asleep. You don't care. I mean, they killed it. I'm here to tell you. It's 95% dead, and that's fucking fact, Jack. I've done the work. The greatest PhD opportunity in human history. None of you fuckers took it. Oh, I took it. Write down, it's going to give you leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. I got leukemia. Given a death sentence. Fucking did all this work. Walked the entire coast. You fucking Google dead typos. You get Kevin Blanch. Dead to the U.S.S. Reagan. The only one there. Fighting, protecting. At the U.S.S. Reagan. Don't take your children. Little League football sleepover. So they radiate the bejesus out of all 32 boats. The Navy goes into PR propaganda like everybody else did. I don't need no fucking FOIA document 6 years later to tell me what happened. So then they go into the mode. You know, all roads lead to the IEA and be, oh, I was there too. So they go into cover-up mode. Instead of entombing it, 32 ships, sending entombment. Look, the Navy has mitigation radiation ships. Reported right by CNN. Malvo herself, Suzanne Malvo reported it. They've sent it in. That's the end of we heard, huh? You know, fake news? Don't, oh, please. You know, yeah, like Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Lusitania. How about the Gulf of Tonkin? You know, this place is all about fake news. The military is a military. Heroism. Pat Tillman, freaking Jessica fucking Lynch, fucking all of it, fucking please. Donald Trump is fake news. Donald Trump's the biggest fraud who ever one of the, well, Obama. He's got a ways to pass, but he's on his way. His fucking, please allow me to introduce my, what do you think the handshake? He's meeting with Westinghouse right now. These nuclear companies, General Electric, Westinghouse, this all falls into the same, they're taking the world down. And you're gonna, and you just crap on Idaho, and these senators just keep feeding them more fucking money. Why they're killing the earth? So they go in, radiated them all. 800,000 military personnel. The Navy admiral's screaming his head off. He wants them all fucking American civilians, American military, evacuated off the island of Japan, all of them. He wants, I mean, he stuck to that for a long time, you know. So they come in, they're all over, they're getting sick, right on 6 and everywhere. Just like when Pat Tillman, Pat Tillman, his mother goes on Anderson Vanderbilt Cooper, goes on fucking Sean fucking Hannity, who, Sean Hannity got 2 cops, fucking, Sean Hannity is responsible for the death of 2 police officers. Fucking execution style in Las Vegas. Sean Hannity had a camera crew set up on I-15, Bundaberg, which are hardcore felonies. Sean Hannity, why is he not arrested? Because he's in the CIA. Putin. He works for Putin. Sean Hannity works for Putin. Fox News is Putin. Putin's cousin is London Liz. London Liz, freaking the royal family, the Saudi royal family, freaking, you know, as King Solomon is the salmon die, Obama stands there, as a prince dies, a baby cries, stands there. You know, they're all cousins. They all work for, they're all CIA rats. They all work for him. Fox News is freaking Putin. Fox News is the globalist man. Run right out of the House of Windsor. Sean Hannity, Bill O'Reilly, freaking Els, who freaking responsible for the great theft of the Supreme Court. You know, Leader Robert shouldn't be there. Bush stole the election. Well, that's not commentary. That's just a fact. These are the greatest treasonous criminals and the greatest treasonous rats in human history by far as Fox News. Sean Hannity, freaking Bill O'Reilly are the greatest treasonous rats. I mean, kill your own freaking 800,000. So these kids, I get leukemia shortly after the damn dude is speaking Zuccotti. I mean, amazing. He's going to give leukemia. I'm going crazy, psycho. You know, watch the video on the trailer. I mean, all of them. Every day. I know. I lived it. Don't eat, sleep, drink it. Literally live with it. Given AML OS de nouveau, that's a death sentence in my body, just a stomach ache one day. Go 170 to 130. And my dad watched him die. Even like, who I freaking did, you know, the Ukrainian girl, watched her die of leukemia, killed by peaceful nuclear energy. So they radiate them all. They're dying. I'm in the bone marrow. One of the kids is in the same hospital unit as me. You know, he's already got leukemia. I'm fighting for my life. He's fighting. He passed. They filed suit. I'm down in San Diego trying to rehab, trying to recover as soon as I got out of the bone marrow transplant. The first trip I had was at the San N.L. for a hearing. I packed that house. That's me, 1,200 people inside there at San Clemente. And so, you know, kicked me out before I could even fucking speak. You know, abuse of a man in critical, I was in hardcore critical condition, really hardcore. My daughter's like, fuck, you got played. You know, they think I'm crazy. One daughter's like, my lead doctor, Fimbo, I'm in the LDS state bone marrow transplant. I'm a red 10. You know, I'm dying. You know, so heartbreaking to watch all my friends pass away that were in there with me. We became a family. We are a family, just like the Reagan family. Just like there's 32 ships. The Navy themselves says they're all still contaminated. So they bring it back to San Diego. I'm down there. So they go into propaganda. They have a Little League sleepover football camp. I'm protesting, telling those people, don't go on there, don't go on there, don't do this. What? The San Diego Chargers practiced on it. I'm like, what are you doing? What, you know, these hair-sprayed fuckers, you worship militaries, you know, these fucking frauds that are fucking part of the U.S.S. Navy, the so-called, not so-called the Admiral, but the second tier of these fuckers, they're criminals. They're high treason. High treason, U.S. Navy brass, high treason. U.S. Navy, you guys worship fucking the Marines, you bow to their feet. These are treasonous fucking scumbags that did this to their own men. Teller's babies, oh boy, the Mad Hungarian. So they radiate them all. Then they go into just cover-up mode. They shift the Reagan out with the U.S.S. Washington, bring it back. So the suit flies. Finally, Paul and Bonner and his son file suit. I'm the only one there. The only one there. They're trying to block me from getting the transcript at the Edward Schwartz building in San Diego. They're trying to block me. They're telling me I have to pay X amount. Well, Nancy paid for it. You know, I had it. Reading it online, going crazy. This is the proceedings. They're going, shh, don't tell it. Nobody's there. Nobody. Just me. I'm trying to go on the boats. I'm talking to military, talking to the Navy, talking to the Marines, Navy. They're talking to me. Shh, not on camera. Can't go on camera. They're searching me. The whole 9 yards. This is how top secret this is. We think Janice, no way, will rule this in the 9th District. You know, Bill Beebe finally shows up with me 3 years ago. Libby Headley showed up 2 years after the fact. You know, but she's at least there. You know, Lori's there with me. You know, so I'm the only one there. I'm protesting. Have the only issued permit ever. I have it. They says, oh, well, you can't get it. You can't get it. The SWAT team called on me. The head of the SWAT team's got a fucking gun in my face. He's about 35. I'm ex-Navy. Saw my signs. They knew it there. I'm like, whoa, dude. This is what fucking fools, how brainwashed these people are. You're ex-fucking Navy? And you're not supporting these troops? You're not on the other side? You know, I says, I don't need no fucking permit. You know, my First Amendment, which I did have a permit, and then Lori's like, he has a permit. You know, the white shirt's all over me, and, you know, Jason, because, you know, I pulled that off because he's an ex-kid from up here in Utah that was running the show over there. You know, protesting down. You wouldn't believe the people all over me. I mean, you have no clue what I was going through. No clue. And I violated a lot of my own rules. Don't ever do activism by yourself, but nobody would show up. You cowards all ran away from me. You know, everybody's fucking head. Oh, yeah, we'll show up there, Kevin. We'll help you. We'll help you get the permit. Yeah, then you stood on my back. And that's all these other activists, or, well, whatever they were, their art movement, whatever, they stood on my back and were trying to fucking just use me. Well, I was incredible, but, you know, good luck. And so, she ruled, yeah, the case goes forward, the course is all set. Of course, here they come, they appeal it. They appeal it in 2013, you know, it was ruled. So, we have proceeding on August 25th, 2014. Now, remember, this suit's already been ongoing for a long time. Just delay tactics. You know, I'm thinking, so we go to the trial, the whole thing. I'm right there. I'm there the whole time. We're thinking, no. October 30th. Now, by the way, they were flying the flag upside down on the building across there as I reported that. You know, that was in August 25th of 2014. The California flag. I got video of it. We're there. So, we're thinking, she'll throw it out. You know, the State Department supposedly should be involved, which they're not. This is how derelict the State Department under the Obama administration was. I mean, this is how good puppet Obama was played. They didn't even know. And so, lo and behold, we get Janice, who does the right thing, rules it goes forward. October 30th, 2014. It's on. It's been fast-tracked. They've all filed motions through the California court to fast-track. This goes right to the lead. We're ready for trial. It's ready to go. It's against General Electric. So General Electric immediately starts liquidating illegal assets. They sold off their capital division. They're selling off their fucking light bulb division right now. Illegal, the most corrupt. Now remember, Jeff Immelt is the CEO. He was involved with Obama. He was, when Obama stood on the White House lawn and says, I want you to know what I know. When the plume is coming over us, his family was already in South America. That was on March 17, 2011. He was flown out later that day with the CEO of Westinghouse, Chicago Bridges Tribe, with Jeff Immelt, with General Electric. They were flown to Argentina as it hammered over us. Gina McCarthy, head of the EPA, fucking crashed RadNet. We had RadNet all over. Radiation to dishes everywhere. It magically fucking went down. Fucking, she just played stupid. Gregory Jacko's called to the hill. Fuck, he just plays stupid. I know what the fuck happened. The ex-prime minister of Japan, which I've talked to him twice because he set up fucking press conferences in Carlsbad. And I've fucking been there. And I've talked to him. How can you be anti-nuclear? I've asked him. Now, when you're the one that built up the United States CIA, made me do it. I have witnesses. You know, so this is how it's gone. I've been heavily involved while you've been asleep. So we're like, okay. They'll, you know, they got 90 days. It's April 7th, still not appealed. So this is how they play. So General Electric, so then the State Department in 2015, now you can't make this up, and this is right from the horse's mouth. John Edwards has stepped in now, you know, the tort attorney, you know, because he smells fucking, you know, money. He's a rat, just like they're all fucking rats. Of course, these fucking people, you know, but it's sickening. I guess the United States government will just wait till they're all dead. Now, I'm what we call the children of the atomic veterans, which that's my work. That's part of my PhD, which the University of General Electric stripped all away my PhDs, took everything away from me. Yeah, why I've got cancer, fucking, I had about $1 million. I had to fork it over to get in the bone marrow transplant. Went on Medicaid. Mike Lee kicked me on Medicaid for getting the cows kicked out of the Energy Solutions dump site. Clean Harbors drinking fucking water. Video proof of all this. I mean, what a story. But you don't give a fuck. You know, so you don't care because America's a bunch of fucking weaklings. We love the truth. No, you don't love the truth. You don't love anybody. You don't love the animals. You don't love your own grandchildren. You hate the fucking world, you know. Our little teeny fucking army, you know, we fought. So, we're waiting for ruling. We're waiting for ruling. It's been fast-tracked. General Electric at the last minute when they shouldn't even happen. This is criminal. The State Department, those attorneys show up in the State Department in 2015, whole rooms of attorneys. Rooms of attorneys. And they're like, what the fuck? They didn't even know. This is how derelict the Obama administration was. Good puppet. He just went along and played along. Kissinger fucking just had him by the leads. Kissinger advised Hillary before she went to Fukushima. Kissinger's running this whole fucking show. Is he a government official? How's he a government official? He's wanted in fucking how many fucking countries for fucking war crimes? This is the guy who runs this country. Henry Kissinger runs this country to this fucking day. And you think about it. He's not a government employee. He's not a fucking, you know, legislative, executive, like nothing. This is the fucking globalist fucking rats. And then Alex Jones says, I hate globalists, fucking Trump, I hate globalists, then they're globalists. You know, been played. Fucking up is down, black is white. Fucking red is green, fucking blue is yellow. So, we're going on, what, 180 days? This is how they play. Nobody else could possibly get away with this. The State Department comes out and says, no, go ahead. The Obama state, you know. Savannah River, they throw up their hands. This corruption runs. This, you know, the Attorney General of Utah, fucking Reyes connection. He's first cousins with that madman in the Philippines. They're trying to put a little reactors there. Fucking Crapo in Idaho. Fucking, you know, that's where Reyes NuScale came from. I mean, Idaho Nuclear Lab, fucking Lawrence Livermore, fucking bringing star power to Earth. That's their motto. Oh, they brought star power to Earth. That Fukushima, the rising red sun. Oh, they brought it. They fucking brought it. And it's only 6,500 miles away, and it's radiating the Earth. It's called plutonium. It's killing the sea. It broke the illuminati. It's the fucking ecology, stupid. So this is how this went down. Let that ring. And so we'll get through that. They radiate all those guys. They're done. So Danielle Willard's a famous case. She's a young woman from Oakland. She just died on the road, saying she was sick. This is after the fact. Way after the fact, she went on that ship. Her dad's going doing fucking interviews all over. Her dad has no fucking rhyme or reason or clue that the Reagan had been radiated. He didn't know. Not to mention, let's remember that they use desal fucking plants on those things. Think about it. You shower, you cook, you eat on those ships. All those ships. Every one of them. The U.S. Stars and Stripes is reported. They're still fucking radiated. They're fucking plutoniumed. She drops dead. He wants answers. He's pissed. He's going crazy doing everything. He found a post of mine. I get a call one day on the phone. I'm like, well, you do know about the U.S.S. Reagan lawsuit against General Reagan. You do know it was sent. What's Fukushima? That's what he said to me. What's Fukushima? He lives in California, in the Bay. This is... Media doesn't report. How's he supposed to know? How's he supposed to know? Watch one of my videos, I guess. That's the only way he's going to know, because there's so few of us, because the media stood down. The fourth branch betrayed us. How could she know? If she knows, she would have never joined the Navy. This is fucking murder by malice. The cover-up has caused massive fucking murder. Incredible. This is the greatest crime in human history. The tort attorneys are lined up. They fucking talk to me. They're all there. They've been talking to me the whole time. This will be bigger than the Philip Morris, I mean, but what's the point? Where's the money? Like, fuck the State Department. Oh, Kevin, you know, the Justice Department. Your dad, yeah, we killed him. Fuck you. I don't want your fucking money. I don't want your fucking money. Fuck you and your money. Fuck this country. You know, fucking flag-waving fuckers. Look what they did. Fuck, I don't want their fucking money. I don't want their fucking money. I really do not want their fucking money, because that's who they are. You're a bunch of fucking commies. Communists, you know, your fucking military is a military. You are the Soviet Union. You are Alex Jones, all these fuckers. Up is down, black is fucking white. How is this possibly not fucking even ruled? So GE follows a motion fucking after the appeal's already. So how do they know? I want to know, how does GE know? How can they possibly file a motion on February 3rd when the decision was due out? Fucking the latest date they have is fucking January 30th. And they do that after the fact? That's against the law. Where's the due process? Oh, Second Amendment. Johnny got his gun. Yeah, shoot those radioisotopes out of the thing. Fucking watch Bonanza some more. Go watch Gunsmoke, you fuck. It becomes as natural as occupying a bird refuge. As natural as fucking unleashing cattle onto the Argentine landscape. You're in a fairy tale. It's the ecology, stupid. How's this fucking even possible in this corrupt? Fucking the wheels of injustice, just like my father. Fucking us children. No one gives a fuck about us. Helen Caldecott, Busby, Busby said on RT. Busby attacked me in the fucking bone marrow transplant. I have the fucking... I'm going to go after him one day. I'm going to sue all these fuckers. I'm going to sue, but I can't get an attorney because you're all cowards. You attorneys are fucking cowards. America, home of the cowards, land of the afraid. You let rats and trolls attack me, you fucking... PR firms, fucking whatever, fucking a guy in critical condition, fighting for his life, fighting me, and none of you fuckers defend me. No, none of you pile on me. You get on my fucking back. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm weak. I think you're wrong, because I'll say this to Trump and all these fuckers. Fucking, where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? Where's your crown? Where's your fucking crown? When you crown king nothing. Fucking scumbags want to be Obama. Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? When your crown fucking... I'll say this. Hey, you out there on the road, always doing what you're told, from popism to shopism to copism, fucking militarism, fucking deadism, the sea is fucking dead. Hey, they're out there, fucking always... Can you fucking help me? Fuck, no, you can't help me. You're all talk. The whole fucking place, our small teeny fucking group. Thank you to everybody who supported my... I mean, I'm traveling around critical condition, sleeping on park benches, fucking guns in my face, fucking... Not by cops, other fucking radicals, fishermen. You ruin my fish. How you can fish when there's no fish? File for another fucking bailout, you scumbag morons! You know, I fucking defend. I defend your children. I defend your grandchildren. I defend you from you! But, you know, fuck me. Okay, that's all right. Fuck me. You know, that's all right. That's okay. I fight on. I fight. I found these fucking glasses in the tide pools. I've documented every tide pool. I walked from Mexico to San Francisco. You wouldn't believe me. And there's 45 million you fainting goats in California. Tide pools are dead. No, they're not, bro. I was just saying. Okay, come on. Meet me down there. Fucking, you're all frauds. You're living in denial. Oh, I met this girl in Monterey. Oh, the Elkhorn's full of. I says, let's go on a date. Come on. Okay. You know, we went out there. Oh, my God. I said, when? 4 years ago? Maybe, You live in this fucking fairy tale fucking land. Science fiction economics. Fucking let the fucking Fox News. Fucking, you know, I hate fucking Congress. We hate Congress. You elect all of Congress. How nice is they invented fucking Daryl Isis in California Senate office. He doesn't show up to his own hearing. Oh, they won't come to consent-based hearing. I'm there. He doesn't even come to his own hearing. Neither Mike and Gary. That fucking... Where's a Gary? He grandstands this all over Santa Barbara. Doesn't show up to his own fucking hearing. You know, Allison's there. I'm the only person that's ever confronted these fucking people. I've confronted every one of these people right to the face. You know, they all know me. They all fear me. I call them all out. This cover-up's not... I've exposed the cover-up, and I'm the only one that's done it. Because I go to these hearings right in their face. I defended the U.S.S. Reagan troops. No one defends me. The children of the atomic veterans now were getting leukemia. We were fucking our fucking radiated before nuclear plutonium before we were born. I'm a fucking twin. I have a twin sister. That's a mutation by definition. You know, autism, fucking, there's a byproduct for Cassandra and Hamill had a fucking baby. It's outrageous, General Electric. This fucking corporate, I mean, what the fuck? You know, we got sent enough for shut down. That's my work who got sent. You know, I'll never get no credit for that. I never get no credit for anything. I just do all the dirty work. I'm a fool to do your fucking dirty work. Who's the fucking fool? Who's the fucking fool? Out there on the fucking road always doing what? Who's the fool? O.S. de Nouveau, O.S. fucking A.M.L. Red Tan, only one to ever walk out of the acute bone marrow transplanted L.D.S. without a bone marrow. Only one ever to walk out, let alone without a bone marrow transplant. Walking the sea because I fought for her. She fights for me. Stay tuned. Fucking fraud of America. What a fucking fraudulent fucking country. Fucking no judicial, no fucking political solution, no bloody revolution. Fucking, and it's whose fault? Yours. Not our tiny group. Fight on.